Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
This Father's Day, refresh Dad's tool collection with the sweetest brands like Cobalt at Lowe's. Right now, you can buy one select Cobalt 24-volt Max kit and get one select Cobalt Bear tool free, up to a $139 value. The gift of powering Dad's summer projects is priceless. Shop Lowe's in-store or online today to make it happen. While supplies last, valid 5/2/7/31.
What's up? It's your boy, The Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the Men's Room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Every time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yeah, man, usually I have a shot of the day that's already prepared. I don't have one. I'm going to tell you honestly. First of all, I would toast 2021 based solely on the fact that it is not 2020. That's all it took. Like I said, 2020 was the year that all of us, we didn't realize it. We walked into the year and we all stepped in poop. We didn't see the poop, we stepped in it. 2021... well, it was not the dream that we all hoped it would be. It was better than 2020. So while we stepped into poop in 2020, 2021 is like we hosed off most of the poop from the treads, but our favorite shoes are still a little hinky. But look, man, 2022 is around the corner. I mean, we all fight to make it better because it's one of those things that people do. We all go home, we reflect, we love our families again, or hate our families again, whatever. But we come back in the following year, and we believe that that year might be better. We believe that it can be. Part of the reason I say this is because I know for a fact that 2021 was better than 2020. Not just about the crap you read on the news. I'm saying on this show itself, right? 2020 was a rough year for us, just like everybody else. Mm-hmm. But we all agreed, man, let's come in and at least try to spread some kind of laughter, some kind of joy. I mean? We need it. People need it. 2021 definitely was a lot easier on that tip. But as we go through the year, we realize, man, we're still here and we're still doing this. And people still tune in because no matter what, we still want to have a good time. And it's collective. We've done 3,598 shows, including today's show. We've been doing it for 16 years, man. It feels good. And I am very happy before we ride off into the sunset for the rest of 2021 to say, hey, man, I get to come in every day with my buddies. We still get to joke around. We still get to go have fun. We get to do our thing. And it's so cool to us that other people choose to enjoy it with us. I mean, there's truly nothing else to say. What else can be said that has not been said? If you listen to the show and you've enjoyed the show, except for the one guy that decided earlier today, he will no longer listen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why? One guy, he doesn't like Mike's laugh.
I laugh too much.
It came down to Mike, and he said, I am gone forever. My exact response, peace out. I wish you nothing but the best, man.
Sound like a Jaguar player.
Yeah, man, like right. All right, Reverend Meyer, peace. But here's the deal, man. Don't waste your time hating people, man. You don't have to like anybody. But deep down, just love everybody. We all got to figure it out. We're here. We have fun. We have a good time. And one of the nice things about the show, if you pay attention, man, black, white, male, female, old, young, right? Everybody comes here. We did not expect that. We did not know. But here we are, which tells us sometimes laughing's just good, man. Mm-hmm. The world's a messed up place.
We want that.
And you know what? Everybody's imperfect. Who cares? I mean, well, you guys are. I know that I am. That's how I know. But all of that said, let's enjoy each other, man. Yeah. We go into this holiday season. We are proud to be here. We are happy to have been here. We hope that you guys have the most fantastic holiday season you've ever had. I know that would not be true for a lot of you. I don't even expect that for myself. But we are hoping. But either way, we come back and, hey, man, let's just be honest, right? But we come back on the flip side of this, man, early January. We come back, we recharge our batteries. We got new ambitions. We got new goals. And sure, by February 15th, we'll have all messed up all of those things.
Oh, yeah.
Goddamn right, we go down in flames again because we just don't have the willpower to do the thing that we said this year it's going to be different. It doesn't matter. We expect it, and it's funny, and we hope that you share those stories with us going into the new year, because I promise you this, whatever resolution I set for myself, I will fail within 24 hours.
Amen, bro.
Right? And it's all okay, man. It's all good, dude.
Cheers, guys.
Love one another. Love you guys, man. Thank you guys again for another fantastic year. I cannot imagine doing another job, and I still cannot believe we have this one. So in the meantime, listen, if you're out there, let's start drinking early, right? This is our holiday party.
Kind of late, actually.
Yeah. Hey, we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down your goddamn throat to party in your goddamn tummy. Down the hola bichola!
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
En Lowe's tenemos grandes inventarios disponibles en cientos de productos que los profesionales necesitan todos los días, como tejas, concreto, madera y más. Y ahora te los entregamos al día siguiente directamente en tu obra. Empieza hoy y ordena en línea o visita el mostrador para pros en tiendas. Disponible de lunes a sábado en artículos selectos en inventario solo en el área metropolitana de Charlotte, sujeto a disponibilidad. Para pedidos hechos antes de las 4 p.m. Más detalles en el mostrador para pros.
The future will be amazing, and that's all well and good. But what about today? You can feel the rush of a 400-horsepower Nissan Z, or climb to new heights in the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Light up the road in the all-electric Nissan Ariya that feels like a sci-fi dream come true. The future will be great, but today is made for thrill. All you have to do is get in a Nissan and drive. 2023 Ariya and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability is this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Ariya.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
We moved on to the wine and cheese portion of the program.
Uh-oh. That is correct.
What was that? Was that a cheddar jack?
There's a white cheddar, a regular cheddar, and then the Colby Jack.
What was that wine you opened up for a second? What do you call that?
I can't pronounce it. That's all I know it's good.
What was the name on the box?
I don't know.
Box wine?
After I read box one, I couldn't read it.
Yeah.
It was written in cursive.
It's the wine and cheese portion of the program now, Ted.
Oh, good.
We've cashed out.
Yeah, I've had a couple of cubes of cheese.
Which ones you get?
Well, basic bitch that I am, I just eat cheddar.
Just cheddar? Have you tried the white cheese yet?
I tried. Yeah, one looked a little spicy.
It's a pepper jack.
White cheddar.
Pepper jack.
There's pepper jack. I mean, it's not spicy.
There's no pepper jack in there.
There's not? No.
Yes,
okay.
there is.
I don't know. When it comes to cheese...
Wait, hang on.
There's a goddamn pepper jack.
Yeah,
I
got
there it goes.
There's a Colby Jack.
Yeah, there's pepper jack.
Yeah, right?
It's in the very back.
A little spicy.
Yeah.
Bring the whole tray. I love cheese.
End of year spectacular.
Fantastic.
At this point in time, we start getting drunk, eating cheese.
I'm going to start catching grapes.
Should not start. Just so
Bro,
you know.
you started at 1:30.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mike. Mike, these are not the droids that you were looking for.
Oh, very good.
I knew there was like, what are those
Don't
cheesy
throw me
spices?
under the goddamn
I thought
bus.
somebody spilled some. I'm not even kidding.
I thought it was the white cheddar. I told you it's pepper jack.
I didn't realize that, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, I thought somebody spilled something. I thought that for 2 days.
I'm in the other studio, like chopping up audio, and every once in a while I just click to make sure I'm not like I should be in here.
Yeah.
And I just hear like, rah, 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 like the cheese, and Miles is like, I got wine. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Shenanigans.
It's the end of the year, man.
Farah?
I think
What's that bar you like?
I think you can handle this cheese.
I'm sure I could.
No.
You sound like Taryn.
I just got one sucked to the back of my throat.
Oh,
bro.
shit.
Oh, no.
Sorry, man. I'm disgusted. It's very hot.
Robin Fox coming up on the Men's Room Happy Hour, by the way.
Just texting me. She's in. She's ready to roll.
Tell her to have a cocktail ready.
You don't think she has a cocktail ready right now? After the week she's had?
I don't
know what her Fridays are like.
Yeah.
Actually, she should have champagne. That was good news for them.
West Seattle's anarchy. You can't go anywhere. They just party in the streets. I think we need to go back in time. Mike, where are we going here?
We are heading all the way back to February. It is officially our cull of the year. Our friend Jerry out on the peninsula got into a fight with a very strange opponent, and it has been possibly the most requested video.
The call of the year.
Yeah.
The call of the year. Everybody and their brother has been texting in. Do you have this one? They've been texting since February.
They've been mean about
They have.
Of the year.
Let's go back to Jerry.
What is the one animal you hope to never deal with again? 206-421-ROCK.
Start defecating.
Hello, Jerry. Welcome to the men's room.
Yeah, hola, boys.
Hola. Hey, Jerry, quick question.
Yes.
We checked into your phone a moment ago. You were talking about someone defecating and then throwing it somewhere.
Were you in a zoo?
Yes. Yeah, the spider monkey was my neighbor right outside.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay.
Boom. Ted bet it was about monkeys. I thought it was about a person. All right.
No. However, it was owned by a naval officer here at the local Beverly Naval Base. He was going through a divorce. His wife was not very happy with him. She took her anger out on his pet spider monkey. Well, how she would do that was sexually arouse the little monkey, and then she would punish it, if you know what I mean. She had
What?
Say what?
Oh, come on.
No,
man.
we don't know what you mean.
Well, she would diddle the monkey and then whap the monkey on the diddle.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Is this the story that he shared with you, Mike?
Do you say this goes on in Bremerton?
This is in Port Orchard.
Oh, Port Orchard. Okay. Fair warning.
Don't do that to Bremerton.
Yeah, right.
Adam Bremerton's like, don't brag our name
Anybody
into
from
this.
Port Orchard want to call in to defend themselves now?
Well, the officer he was always in uniform dress, and the wife was she was wearing cashmere sweaters and stuff. Anyway, the monkey got loose out of this big 2x4 cage, about 6 foot by 5. Lifted the entire cage up and got out one day. He had enough. He ran across our highway there on Bethel Avenue and hopped across 2 moving cars and got over to my very nice and gentle neighbor lady's hanging basket. And she had a high-pitched voice also with a southern drawl, and she started screaming. The monkey started screaming. And then the monkey started defecating and throwing it at her through her kitchen window. She had enough of it. She called our local Port Orchard police, and they didn't believe it.
They did what?
I mean, you called it. That's the story you told them. I can see them like, yeah, I don't believe you.
Yeah, he said, ma'am, there's no monkeys in Port Orchard, desk sergeant. And so the monkey went into the garage. They had the door open. The monkey started throwing tools out through the window in the garage. She called the police again. They reiterated that there were no monkeys in Port Orchard. And as the glass was breaking, through the garage windows. So she called me. And I was kind of a local wrestler, and we just had this hand fight drill where we tried to compete and control each other's hands.
She called you.
Don't go. You used this training to try to take down the monkey?
Yeah.
Get a hand fight a monkey.
Well, we were getting ready for state tournaments, and try to be very sharp on hand control.
So did you wrestle the monkey?
Yeah. So I figured I was prepared.
All right.
So
All right. How did the training help you?
It's probably saved my life.
Okay. Well, let that be a lesson to everybody.
Well, so how did this go down?
Well, I looked out the back window. I saw the monkey was gone. I go, it's got to be over at Mrs. Roller's, because she called me and said, I need Jerry, I need help. And I saw the monkey over there. It was inside my neighbor's car, her son's car, eating the registration and defecating on the seats. It was a 64 Ford Fairlane, fairly nice one. And her son was getting upset. Her little brother was crying. So anyway, to make a long story short, I suited up in a Marine Corps flak jacket. I put a wool cap over my head and put heavy garden gloves on, taped my wrists, and I went out to get that darn monkey.
You grabbed the monkey?
I saw the monkey across the street. I walked. I never lost eye contact. The monkey knew he was going down.
The monkey knew.
Yeah, the monkey knew. He was sitting on the hood of my neighbor's.
Like outside of a bar. He knew it was going down.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so he's staring at me and kind of doing a little hop. You know how monkeys kind of squat.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, of course you do. So I never lost eye contact. I crossed the road between moving cars, just our eyes locked. We never batted an eye. I went at it, and my heart started pounding, but I wasn't going to quit. I was committed, and I grabbed that monkey by his forearms. And then he did a reverse on me. He flipped his hands over my wrist, and now he had control of my hands.
Of course he did.
That angered me, but I was quick.
All right.
And I was young, and I reversed it. And we did that for a few minutes, back and forth. He also he knew about hand control.
Okay.
This monkey.
Yeah, he probably was a wrestler, too.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Well, I finally, monkeys don't have real control of their thumbs. I finally got my thumb into his elbow, in the hinge part of it. And then he couldn't reverse on me. So I had him, but then he started coming at me with his feet. His feet were climbing up to my neck, trying to get my neck. So I pushed him down. And then he came at me with his mouth, trying to bite my cheeks off and my lips. He was right in my face. But I was able to pry him off. We did this for about 10 minutes, back and forth. And finally, the cars, other people were calling into the Portage Police Department about this monkey.
Well, I guess you beat that monkey's ass, didn't you?
All right, hang on. So people are calling the cops. You've been fighting them for 10 minutes. What happened?
Well, they were complaining about me attacking a monkey. I was the bad guy. They finally, since it was a human attacking an animal, they sent the police out. This was quite a few years ago. Our local police officer didn't have air conditioning in his police car, but he did show up with his windows down. The monkey saw the uniform and thought it was like Daddy. So we both let go at the same time. The monkey went around me, and then he jumped in through the police officer's window, got in there. The police rolled his window up, got out, shut the monkey into his police car, and the monkey started tearing apart the radio, tore it out, went through his ticket book and was tearing tickets out. I'm at work right now. I was doing the feedback pizza thing. So we got some orders coming in Friday. But anyway, so he goes and asks Mrs. Roller if he could use the car or the phone to call this, the staff or his boss. He gets on the phone. The monkey's it's trapped inside the police car. He calls his sergeant up and says, he goes, the monkey's in my car now, Sarge. And he goes, there is a monkey? So, all right, here comes, about that time, the owner's wife came over, upset, wearing a cashmere sweater. She told the police, let that monkey out. I can control that monkey. Well, that was a wrong idea. That monkey wanted her bad. So as soon as the officer opened the car door, his police car, the monkey jumped on her shoulders and started taking her sweater off. And the monkey had it pulled over her head. She was screaming. Monkey was screaming. Mrs. Roller was screaming. And the officer, he was describing what was going on to the desk sergeant. And soon more police were on their way. And people were pulled over on the side of the road there, looking at the whole spectacle. The cashmere sweater over this lady's head, monkey just screamed, everybody's screaming. Well, finally, the officer himself came over, and the monkey got off his wife, and just like a little baby, Daddy's home, and they hugged, and pretty much that was the end of the story. 15 years later, I was working, managing another restaurant up in Paulsville, and I just got through telling this story to a bunch of they didn't believe me, my employees. They just said, no, that didn't happen. Well, about 10 minutes later, the employee that heard this whole story got a call from the Paulsville Police Department asking if we had seen a monkey running around the street. And she just turned white, looked at me. I don't know, made a believer out of her.
Damn. That is.
Yeah.
I never want to go through a spider monkey attack again.
How big is a spider monkey? How many pounds is a spider monkey?
Well, they're small body. They're all legs, arms, and big white pearly teeth.
How many pounds?
Oh, probably 20.
Okay, it's a pretty decent sized animal then.
How long did this entire ordeal go down between you and the monkey?
Well, our fight was just on the back of that Ford Fairlane's trunk hood.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. How long were you fighting this monkey?
About 10 minutes.
Damn.
I'd say 10 minutes.
You're right, man. They got really long arms and legs.
And strong arms.
I guess that's the spider part of the monkey.
They're about 10 times per pound.
But as soon as the monkey saw her dad, the monkey was fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The monkey was never so happy. Monkey was just petting his father.
All right, I gotta ask, how did we know the monkey, like the wife, was doing bad stuff to the monkey?
Well, it was right outside my bedroom window, and I could hear that monkey cooing out there. And I said, "What? I never heard that sound before." And I looked, and
you never heard a cooing monkey before?
Well, it was being pleasurized by the wife.
You make a monkey coo?
The one with the cashmere sweater.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. All right, Jerry, man. Thank you so much for that.
That is the best story. That is one of the best stories I've ever heard in my life.
Everyone's chiming in. They're like, you got to keep this end of the year spectacular. Yeah. People enjoyed Jerry.
That was something.
Can you? I mean, I would love to just sit on a bar stool next to Jerry. Just like, keep going. I will pay for all the drinks.
I got real close to hanging up toward the beginning of it, right?
Because of the fact of the matter.
I'm just like, come on. And then he just kept going, and I'm listening. I'm like, I cannot believe I'm riveted by this ridiculous goddamn story of him fighting a monkey.
It started very weird and very, very dark. But
it stayed weird, but the darkness left.
Yeah, but I mean, it came to a conclusion. And then the chef's kiss is just what we said, so I'll never fight a spider monkey again.
Most people won't.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
En Lowe's tenemos grandes inventarios disponibles en cientos de productos que los profesionales necesitan todos los días, como tejas, concreto, madera y más. Y ahora te los entregamos al día siguiente directamente en tu obra. Empieza hoy y ordena en línea o visita el mostrador para pros en tiendas. Disponible de lunes a sábado en artículos selectos en inventario solo en el área metropolitana de Charlotte, sujeto a disponibilidad. Para pedidos hechos antes de las 4 p.m. Más detalles en el mostrador para pros.
The future will be amazing, and that's all well and good. But what about today? You can feel the rush of a 400-horsepower Nissan Z, or climb to new heights in the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Light up the road in the all-electric Nissan Ariya that feels like a sci-fi dream come true. The future will be great, but today is made for thrill. All you have to do is get in a Nissan and drive. 2023 Ariya and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability is this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Ariya.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
99.9 KISW. The men's room is in progress.
Almost there.
Wait.
On the end of your spectacular.
Wait. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we have specifically from today 2 thanks that we should give unexpectedly, man.
Yeah.
We did not ask for this, but people are very, very kind.
First of all, a guy named Kirk last year brought us a gift, a massive box. This year, he repeated again.
No, wait. Let's be clear about what Kirk did. Last year, Kirk sent us a box at the holidays right before we left, and this man literally hand-painted and hand-sharpied the entire box.
It was awesome.
Yeah. This year, he bought wrapping paper.
He did. And Kirk, thank you.
Thank you
Ted,
very much,
You got
man.
a bottle of Screwball,
I did.
which is fantastic over the holidays. If you haven't tried that yet,
Delicious.
definitely get in the Screwball. Mike, you got a caramel whiskey.
I did a salted caramel whiskey.
Ooh, you need at least crack it before we leave. I just wanted to try.
Okay, fair enough. I'll do that.
Steve, you got
I got nothing.
You got a bottle of
I'm not hiding it in my bag to hide from my wife. There's no chance I got anything.
Steve, you got a big bottle of Sprite?
Yes, a big old bottle of Sprite.
So you can take it home. Your kid could have a Sprite night.
Not
Sprite
Daddy's
night,
Sprite.
making things look bright. Out of sight, making things with Sprite bright.
Could also be a bad R&B song. Hey, baby, it's a Sprite night.
Sprite night.
You know. I got a bottle. Hey, Kirk, thanks. Thanks for the Grey Goose. I appreciate it. And then our good buddy Suzanne, she was so fine that she sent over an entire pizza. And Suzanne, just to let you know, by the end of the show, we ate your entire pizza.
The entire pizza.
The entire pizza.
Now, I'm going to be honest,
There's not
Suzanne.
a drop of pizza left.
Miles and I opened that box of pizza and had a couple of slices before we say shared it with everyone else. But between the four of us,
half the pizza.
Shut up, Mike.
yes, we did.
And then we shared.
cold by the time I got
Suzanne,
it.
we shared our pizza with Mike and Ted later on as the day goes on. But just so you know, all that pizza you sent, the entire portion of pizza you
It is
sent
gone.
Has been enjoyed.
Yeah.
It has just been dumped into the trash can.
I hope
here.
it wasn't for the holiday.
I forget how much I liked pizza.
Yeah, I know.
Pizza
It's actually pretty good, right?
It's good.
It's actually not bad.
Yes,
And
it
that was from
actually
Suzanne.
very
I've
always
good.
loved
You should
pizza.
get some pizza over the holidays, Ted.
You know what? I might. I got inspired today. Maybe I'll eat some pizza.
I've got some frozen pizza chilling in my freezer right now, actually.
But as we've said, listen, man,
It's the frozen people.
people send
Pizza's
us
getting
these
to me.
gifts. It is entirely unnecessary, but it is so deeply appreciated.
That was some delicious pizza.
It was. I have not had that particular style of pizza for a while.
I'd already had a Colazzi's cheesesteak, thanks to Steve's wife. So I was
Yeah, shout out to
I was
girl's wife.
stuffed, right?
Right.
And I just kept eating that pizza, Suzanne.
There's always room for pizza.
Slice
Let me tell you
after
guys
slice
something.
after slice.
You don't know about my wife going to Colossus, right? And I tell you, I'm like, dude, she is anal. Like, she knows if I scratch my testicles right now, she'll know. Why did you scratch your testicles at 5:52 and 41 seconds? Somehow she knows. So she says,
But I put it on Facebook.
I will pick up all of the cheesesteaks for everyone. I said, cool. This is like 2 weeks ago. She said, I'm going to text everyone tomorrow to find out what it is they want. I said, cool, do that. And then she tells me, you guys don't know this. We're in the car coming down to work, and she goes, I don't need to text them. I still have their orders from last year. Now, I don't know about you, but to me,
Well, because
What?
it's
been a year.
No, because
That is insane.
your wife does not include all of us on general text. So when she goes back to do it, the text that she sent the last time, she included all four of us.
And in
already
her
there.
defense, it was only like a month ago we got those. It hadn't been a year.
How quick did you say? Because you said when we get like a group text,
Ted just put
everyone
the same thing.
answers within about 3 hours. You
Right,
said,
because
dude,
when she got them like a month or two ago, right? Like I literally was putting my backpack into like a locker at the gym. Was like, cheese with onions.
Yeah. So thank you to Steve's wife for the cheesesteaks.
thank you, baby. I love it.
Suzanne, one of the best pizzas
By
we
the
have
way-
ever eaten in a whole setting.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the irony. I said to my wife right now, I love you, man. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you do.
Thank
you
you,
for what
man.
you did. Thank you so much for what you do with our kids. All of this stuff, right? And she is impatient, but she is brilliant. She cracks a real strict whipped, but
She craps a whip.
yeah, she does.
Damn
I want to explain
pizza.
it. She's going to hate me in 4 days. She even said, look, you're about to be off at the same time as the kids. I said, well, yeah. How awesome is that? She's like, it's not. She goes, so by this day, we need to do this. We need to do this.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going to stab you in your sleep. What do you mean, oh? Have you met her? She
Well,
will
I mean,
kill me.
you know,
You
that
take
woman,
the best care of that young lady,
I
man.
will
She's
say
one of
this.
the best people
We
I
work
know.
with Steve.
She's not
we
that
work with
young
Steve
anymore.
every day, and he is a wonderful person. We know we don't have any problems.
Steve, we found out this summer. They'll just give her a couple Cali Mochos. She'll be all right.
Dude, you are not kidding.
All right, Mike. End of year spectacular.
And we are going
Are we
to-
finishing? Are we done? We have a couple more? What
We
do
are
got?
finishing. We're going to launch into the end of the show after
Oh, you
this.
sound like me at 1 a.m. Are we finishing?
By the way, Robin Fox up next on the men's room.
Yeah.
And we will
Exclusively
finish
on the Odyssey app.
with the greatest clip in men's room history. Ladies and gentlemen, you've waited for it. He's finally signed the paperwork. It is Teeny Tiny Mouth Guy.
For better or for worse, what trait did you inherit from your parents, and what trait of yours do you hope to not pass down to your kids?
Hello, Sam. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. All right, Sam. So what did you inherit from your parents?
Well, it doesn't sound as bad as the last guy had, but I got crooked teeth, and I also hate my freckles.
Freckles? Who's got freckles, your mom or your dad?
Mostly my dad.
Okay. Are they all over the place or just your face?
Pretty much everywhere. I have a nice tan line, so just on the backs of my hands and my forearms and face, mostly.
Well, are you a ginger?
No.
You're
my
not?
brother's ginger, but I'm not.
So what are you, like a blonde? Like Sandy Brown? You're basically a redhead. That's what it is. You're just getting you're getting the skin from your dad.
Captain Freckles. And you say the crooked teeth as well.
Do you burn easy?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think that's the redhead gene in you, even though your hair's not exactly red.
Well, it's the Irish anyway. It's Northern European, at least.
Yeah, because they don't see the sun much. But you said you also have the crooked teeth.
Yeah, well, in counting baby teeth pulled, I've had around 14 teeth pulled growing up, so I got to avoid braces, but...
No, there's nothing left to put the wires on.
Did you say counting baby teeth?
Yeah, I had to have baby teeth pulled out, and then they pulled out some of the adult teeth underneath them as well.
Were they just too many teeth you had in your mouth?
The right amount of teeth, just my mouth wasn't big enough for them all. I mean, I have a full smile now. There's no gaps. It's just, it worked out well.
You got a tiny little mouth.
So wait, how many teeth do you have in your mouth?
I don't know. I mean, that's plenty, it seems.
Do your teeth, do people, has anyone, no one's ever going to talk about your teeth. That's one thing that people really don't like to touch on as far as any kind of hygiene thing with someone else.
Well, when I mention it, people say my teeth look nice. So.
Have you had any work done to them?
No braces or anything. It's just.
So they had to remove normal teeth that we all have, but your mouth was so tiny that they had to leave you with a certain.
My jaw's just a little shorter than it should be. It's just maybe my teeth are big. I don't know.
You were so happy when sliders started getting taken over, weren't you? They started coming up and like, oh, it's a little hamburger from my little tiny mouth and my tiny teeth.
No, I don't have issues with that.
I'm just kidding, man.
But if you were to smile, it would just look like a normal smile. We wouldn't think like, man, his mouth looks tiny.
These 100-calorie snack packs are great. Just enough for my little mouth.
You ever look at the quarter-pound Big Bite and just wish?
No, my mouth looks completely normal. Don't worry about that.
I cannot do a club sandwich. Or a Big Mac.
Don't ever go to the Carnegie Deli. It's tough enough for normal people, but you're a small mouth.
A little tiny mouth.
Oh, we're taking a test.
For better or worse.
He doesn't even eat hot dogs. He just eats pigs and like
He eats his little Vienna sausages. A little tiny wiener.
Oh, yeah, we want a cocktail wiener.
For better or for worse, what trait did you inherit from your parents, and what trait of yours do you hope to not pass down to your kids?
He loves those carrots.
He is so happy that he called right now.
Like those asses. I don't have a small mouth. Stupid.
You're right. Those 100-calorie snack packs are right there in his wheelhouse.
Oh, man.
It's a little tiny Oreo. It'll fit right in.
You like a chipmunk. Juice box.
We were going to get some little tiny spoons.
How long do you think it eat a piece of corn on the cob?
Those mini cupcakes started coming out.
God damn it. He loves corn from Chinese restaurants.
Oh, it's not the
tiny corn. It's not in the
corn. Sorry, man.
You don't have a tiny mouth.
Oh, man, we are horrible people.
For better or for worse.
It just worked.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
This Father's Day, refresh Dad's tool collection with the sweetest brands like Cobalt at Lowe's. Right now, you can buy one select Cobalt 24-volt max kit and get one select Cobalt Bear tool free, up to a $139 value. The gift of powering Dad's summer projects is priceless. Shop Lowe's in-store or online today to make it happen. While supplies last, valid 5/2 through 7/31.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.